Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona Q. And in the previous episode we beat the second boss of the game. And today we're going to the nurse's office to accept some requests from Liz, because we're going to be taking on two optional boss fights. In this video we're going to begin the investigation of You in Wonderland. And thank you for accepting. She already said that, but I said it again. There is a spatial void in the end of You in Wonderland. I would like to investigate the area. There is an unknown shadow is present in the area as well. Please be careful. I prepared an accessory for you as a reward. I'm quite fond of it. Once you have completed this request, you will surely be known as the king of the fashionitas. Cool, I guess. And I want to play too.
Are you sure you would like to accept this quest?
Yeah. Why not?
It's time for your persona check. I must drive you to new heights for the sake of my research. That is why I wish for you to have a bout with me and win. Now, as for where we'll do this, may I borrow your map for a moment? Thank you. You may have it back now. Considering the times we live in, I've used disappearing ink. It's very eco-friendly. Please note it down for yourself later. I scouted it earlier, and it's spacious enough to host our bout. I ask that you fight me there. Since the power of bonds is part of your true strength, please feel free to bring your friends along. I will be waiting for you there.
And that's right, this game lets you battle Liz, and I'm not looking forward to it, but I guess we'll see what happens. Either way, though. The game is going to be like, hey, here's how you use requests, and I'm like, dude, man, thanks a ton, but the fact remains, you should probably already know how to use that. Before we go, though, I'm going to show you all my personas. Around level 20, 20-ish, is where you want your persona repertoire to be at. That's just some gotta go homes. I'll get them in a second, but let's actually go first to the end of You in Wonderland. We're going on the last floor, and I recommend you have some electric personas. I recommend fighting this guy immediately after you fought the merciful clergyman, because chances are you'll have some personas. And time out, guys! It's a giant scarab thing.
There's something there.
It's a new type of shadow. It looks strong. Okay, stop.
Sounds like a challenge.
Sounds like fun. Okay, Akihiko, if you want to die. Goodness, I'm pretty sure that's the void thing Elizabeth was talking about.
I'll knock you to the ground.
Akihiko, that's rather rude. I don't know if he's talking to Rise or what. He's like, I'll knock you to the ground. It's like, man, she didn't even do anything, bro. Anyways, this boss got a dump load of health, and that's pretty much it. It's really sitting easy, but people wanted to see it, so here you go, guys. This guy is weak to electricity, and if you have electricity, you pretty much win. I guess is not going to be able to do a lot here. Huh. You know what should she do? I have no idea. I guess just a soul drive. For the time being, I guess we'll just let Naoto auto-attack. Set up a leader skill, because why not? And just see Yang get it down. This thing is honestly not too terrifying. It just has a ton of health. Aside from that, if you have electric attacks, you pretty much win. It does resist, I believe, every physical. I want to say that it resists physical attacks, and I'm pretty sure it does, but yeah, like 3 damage. I mean, Naoto, maybe not the strongest character on our team, but still, I'm casting at you. Why did you miss? Why did you miss? That is a very interesting way of saying it. And the second auto attack is going to hit Aegis, but luckily Aegis has a ton of HP with that Eligor persona. It's really nice, and yeah, 10 damage coming from Aegis, of all people. Think about that. Yeah. So we're just going to spam Bolt Strike and Zyanga. That's pretty much what's going to happen. This guy's not too tough, but I do like this. I do like this idea of actual fun side quests. I'm not too big a fan of collection quests at all. Like, I don't like those type of quests where it's like you have to go talk to people. I like the ones where you just straight up fight something really cool. Now, in a lot of Netrian Odyssey, you do fight really cool things. once you've done some, tiny side quests, and then you'll get to the, a big giant dragon that increases your level capacity, which is cool. I like that. But as far as Persona goes, I do not know if there are any of those quests at the moment. And the quests I have done in my own, like, off time, not on my main profile that I'm playing this Let's Play for, most of the events are not voice acted, and they're relatively boring. So that's why I will be getting rid of those, because or not really getting rid of them, like removing them out of your game, take them out. But no, I'm not going to be covering those, just because you guys got to think of me for a second, alright? I'm not trying to sound greedy, because yes, this is our channel. You watch the videos and I play the games, that's our relationship we got going on here, for lack of a better term, because that sounds kind of weird. But no, it's true. If we spend, let's say this game is really long, on par with Persona 3, and we spend 80 parts on it, do you want those to be, I don't know, requests? No, you want that to be action, cool stuff, man. Holy crap. I think that was a crit, and that's why that did so much damage, but no, you gotta understand, there's only so many days in the year that I can spend working on videos, and I want to make them as exciting as we can get, I don't want to spend a lot of time covering a subject that isn't entertaining to everybody. So I understand people are like, okay, I honestly do not know how to beat this game. I expect this to be a walkthrough telling me how every single part of it. And the fact remains, I can't provide that to you, because I don't know everything about this game. I'm not an expert at it, I mean, if there are questions, I'm more than happy to answer them in the comments, but as far as covering everything this game has to offer, every line of dialogue, that simply will not happen. To my knowledge, Persona Q isn't even that type of game. It's just a dungeon crawler, I mean, it does have those social aspects and stuff, like, I really liked the marriage scene. That was probably one of my favorite Persona moments, actually. It was just very, maybe it's because I got such a random character. I did not expect her to pop out at the end. That was really funny. But makes me wonder, where did she go during that battle? What was up with that? I don't know. Either way, though, we're just continuing hitting this boss. But yeah, I thought I'd talk about that a little bit, because I'm not trying to complain. I'm not a complainer in any regard, but a couple people were upset with me, like, why didn't you cover this? Why didn't you cover that? It's like, I'm just trying to show off the main gameplay. We can't spend 30 years in Wonderland, This game's huge, and we're gonna show a bit of it, That's just my opinion, and maybe an unpopular opinion, but when I do Let's Plays of these very long games, wow, that's only doing 7 damage? I guess, I mean, even though it's part, ice, it's still doing jack crap, but either way, though, the boss is almost dead. I'm almost out of things to complain about. And yeah, once we beat this guy, I believe this is technically an FOE too, so we should get a Persona. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't mentioned it yet, but if your Personas are just god-awful, the best thing you can do is try and take down an Oh, wow! Narasimha! Oh my gosh, 121 health? Dude! That thing is 8 levels higher than we can ever even fuse. Oh my gosh. So yeah, coming down. I don't know if you'll always get Narasimha, but holy crud.
You're so cool.
Thanks, Igus. Or not Igus, Reset. Whatever. We're giving that to Igus, man. Oh my gosh. And one of the shadows gone. Go inside. Okay. But really quickly, let us check out that Persona. Who that, I don't know if we should give that to Akihiko or Igus. Let's see. Rakunda, Guillotine, Sonic Punch. Heavy cut damage. Ooh, I kind of want that for Igus. Seems like a decent increase. Give her just so much health, man. She's like the most health of any character. Oh my gosh. Kind of crazy. And alright, this spatial void.
Huh? You're joking, right? Right?
Let's be some kind of joke. Elizabeth stuck her hand in that thing? I guess. Maybe she's just lying. Once we get us killed, who knows?
What do you think?
So, and it goes away. The void disappeared, leaving behind a spherical object in your hand. That's not suspicious at all. So we got the yellow orb. Thank goodness. Doesn't appear as if you need to investigate any further. Let's head back to the nurse's office. And now I believe this area of the game has been completed. So ain't that dandy. I didn't need any go home, so let's just exit back to the labyrinth and return this to Liz. A little nice diversion. I like to think, and heck yeah, that persona was awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about that. Oh man. Dokily dokily, we hand over the yellow orb to Elizabeth, and the sphere does appear. Elizabeth stares intently into the sphere. Oh. Are these spheres important? As I gave it this ball, I feel a very strange sensation.
If I were to put this in an analogy,
A feeling of vitality. The origin of every life form. The natural order in which the seasons are repeated over and over. What?
I have decided.
This is the sphere. Will be called the sphere of fecundity. Whatever. I don't know what Elizabeth's obsession with the sphere is, but she puts it in her pocket, and I guess we'll never talk about it ever again. Now then, on to the reward. As I promised, I would give you this marvelous thing. Okay.
This will be your reward.
I'm sure you'll find it useful. Please accept it. I don't really have a choice. I guess I ran out of inventory space. And we got the merit badge. Woohoo! And a tiny little bit of EXP. And I think our really, really weak... yeah, why are these people leveling up? I don't want you guys to level up. Stop! Stop! Stop leveling up! Wait. Ray can even level up with the... I guess she's like your third support character. Anywho, let us leave. And now get started on the second part of this quest. Where we're going to need some items and stuff. Actually, before we go, let's equip that merit badge to you. Because you, his stat progression is, yeah, he pretty much needs everything, right? So we'll give that to him. Why not? I think it's a good idea. But really quickly, I must go home. Actually, not go home. I need one of those, though. And alright. Now that I've done my shopping, let us head up a floor. Because where we are headed, if you remember, you marked it on your map. It's right up here, and I'm going to turn on some disperse amulets. Oh man, I'm on the last one. I probably should go back and get some more. But yes, you are in for quite the difficult battle if you accepted this request. Do not take this battle lightly. I did equip Narasimha off screen, and we're going to be using him because we need every advantage we can get.
What is this power? It feels really dangerous. Elizabeth seems strong. Please try not to get hurt. Oh, but I guess you could have her treat you if that happens. She does run the nurse's office after all. Isn't that kind of, what is it they say about interests? It's in her best interests? Oh, that's it. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Whoops, I got it wrong. Well, now that's been cleared up, shall we fight Elizabeth? I've been waiting for you. I've been so engrossed in my research that my joints have gotten all stiff. I can hear my bones cracking. To start off, I will fight you as if I'm warming up.
Miss, why do we have to fight?
Teddy, the answer is simple. Perhaps because this isn't Tartarus or the TV world, but you're all rather, somewhat, pretty, absolutely, still on the path of growing stronger.
Huh?
You're weak. Very, extremely. To the point that I have to do a double take.
Oh my!
That is why I'm overstepping my bounds to do you a solid. Please, come at me with the best you have as of this moment.
This lady isn't nice. We gotta teach her a lesson. Don't hold anything back, okay?
Well then, here goes. Your fate is in the cards. This persona and I shall be your opponents for this battle. Please demonstrate your power to me. I demand satisfaction.
Alright, here we go against Elizabeth. This is the second time this year we've been battling this super boss, for lack of a better term. Now, to my knowledge, she does not have any specific weakness. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be specifying, actually not specifying, mainly using physical attacks because she has a ton of HP, and I don't know how to get around that crap. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set up Healing Breeze and let Akihiko basically do the most damage. Akihiko is our best bet. First turn we're going to buff. I like how we It's like he buffs behind the enemy. I don't know. Like, most of the time you see Akihiko looking forward, and this time he, like, turns around and he's, like, really just trouble. I don't know if you guys see that at all. Bolt Strike coming through. Maybe we can get a thing going with that. Doesn't look like it. But luckily, we got that Narasimha Persona. It's really good. It's really good. It has Rakunda. So now, Akihiko is +1, and Elizabeth is -1 in her defense, which is very strong. What are we doing here? I guess we use Mighty Swing. I don't know. I guess we'll just keep doing that. And let's see. We really don't need to... I guess we don't need to debuff her attack. What do I want to use here? Sleep. Has a chance to sleep. I do believe you can actually... Let's try that. Maybe we can put her to sleep. I'm actually pretty sure you can, because that's how it works in Etrian Odyssey. Not every boss in the game is immune to status ailments. And there's a Persona! Ah! It's going to do a little bit of damage, but because our Personas are such high level, and our sub-Personas give us so much HP, we're going to soak up that damage no problem, and I should probably start using Zionga on the main character, because it does have that elect boost. Anyways, we're using Rakizan. It's going to crit, and alright, we got boosted. Let's try a Sonic Punch attack, and whoa! 180 and it get her to sleep. Oh my gosh. Now, because Aigis is so slow, she's a fantastic candidate to use that Sonic Punch attack on, because it's going to end the turn, and Elizabeth may not even be able to do damage. So we're going to keep spamming that. Oh my gosh. And if that crits, jeez. Oh man. So our main character's running a little bit out of HP, which is bad. Actually, not HP, SP. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, but Swift Strike coming from Akihiko. Come on, big damage! That'll pretty much do it. That was almost 300 damage. Yeah, well, I mean, it was almost 1,000,000 damage, if you really think about it. Alright, let's toss out another Sonic Punch. Dang! Oh my gosh!
Is this the extent of your power? Dainty though I am, I do have some knowledge of rough play. There is no need to hold back. Please approach me with the intent to kill.
Trust me, Liz, I know that you're a pretty knowledgeable about how to kill people, considering the boss fight we did in Persona 3. Anyways, Sonic Punch coming through again. Crap. Oh, missed. Oh well. Sonic Punch, though, not our only physical attack to do damage with. Luckily, Akihiko's Swift Strike is still doing a respectable amount of damage. Luckily, she does not seem to be dodging. You can also bind her agility to where she cannot dodge. If you still have that Jack Frost, or a Jack Frost, doesn't have to be the one that I got. You know, I think it was Jack Frost, wasn't it? And all our buffs will go away. It was 3 turns, which makes sense. It is important, if you have buffs, to get them up. You want to do that in this game. It's very pivotal. Pivotable? Whatever. I ain't smart. That Tarukaja and Rakunda are up all the time. We're gonna get paralyzed, which does suck for the time being, but it's not the end of the game. We still have, well, she has a lot of HP left, so we're not really dying here. I mean, she's doing a little bit of damage, but as long as, you know, you have some decently leveled Persona, this is literally your Persona check. It's not like this end game goal. It's literally just like, alright, battle me with the Personas you got, see if they're good enough. I don't know if you're necessarily supposed to do this before the Guardian boss or after. I feel like doing it after would make more sense because, you know, you beat, you know, the Guardian boss, but here's an extra challenge to see if you're strong enough. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, so far, we're doing okay. Not really happy where our main character's SP is at, but I guess it's fine. I'm not gonna sacrifice any HP to just do more damage, honestly. I want him to be alive just so we can use the leader skill, if anything. And Akihiko's paralyzed. And oh no, the mighty swing. I like the not really the after effect, but the shadow, or the drop shadow they put on her Persona. It makes him look like he has 2 swords. I don't know if anyone else sees that. Oh my gosh, 163 damage.
Oh, for a brief instant, I felt as if I saw an oasis in the desert. However, the battle is not yet over. Take care not to exhaust yourself.
I love how she said that when she was asleep. And it's like, well, my dialogue's over. Better go back to sleep. So, this is basically the battle. Etrian Odyssey battles, in my opinion, I guess I'm maybe not the best possible setup for this battle. I mean, she might have a weakness. I don't even know. Like, maybe she's weak to Garu. I could try that, but I don't feel like she is. Oh my gosh, that damage. Holy crud. 300 damage straight off the bat, heck yes. 300 damage plus, dude. Whoa. Unfortunately, you was still missing, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, maybe if all my characters had attacks they could use, maybe Naruto had a physical attack. I don't know. This would be speeded up, but in my experience anyways, at least with the EO games, boss fights go on for a fairly long time. I believe it's done that way on purpose to, you know, resemble, you know, those old games based off D&D and stuff. I don't really know. This may actually take us a fair bit of time, because we're also missing a lot, so that's unfortunate, but we got another Sonic Punch, and she's asleep again, heck yeah.
That is more like it. I shall shift into the corresponding gear. I hope that you enjoy this battle to its very end.
So far, she has not been using her persona all that often. I guess she's just too busy being asleep. So yeah, if you do get Narasimha from that one giant shadow, holy crud, definitely use him. I'm not yet again, I'm gonna reiterate, I'm not sure if you get that 100%. In both the times I played this, I got Narasimha, so I don't know. Usually in games, you know, like in Dark Souls, I would not use an item, or in this case a persona, that you could get at random, but seriously, so far this guy's kinda good. It's kinda funny because I made fun of, you know, people using the DLC personas to beat the game, but to be fair, those are level 70, and you just have to pay money to get them, while this guy, you know, is level 30, and I did not pay to get. I don't know, but so far he's kind of helping us out a bit. I do believe I could do this without Narasimha, to be perfectly honest with you. And the Tarukaja, Liz, this battle's almost over, and you're just now starting to buff? Come on, what's up with that? Either way, though, I digress. I've been saying that a lot more lately, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, the battle's over. We did it. Yeah. I've got a decent amount of EXP too, so kind of worth it, at least in my opinion.
Whew, well done. I have indeed sensed the latent power within you. It seems you still have quite a ways left to grow. I'm relieved to learn this. Your reward will be given to you in the nurse's office. Now then, I'll go on ahead. Poof!
Did she just pretend to be a ninja? Either way, though, let's go back to the nurse's office and reclaim our reward. I believe for doing this, we should get a persona that we can only fuse by beating her. So that'll be cool, because I actually like that guy. He seems kind of cool. Alright, let's turn it in.
Thank you for agreeing to my request. Here is your reward for this time. Having this in your possession will allow you to create a certain new persona through fusion. Please accept it. Perhaps it's because it's been a while since I last stretched myself like this, but I feel very good. I certainly wish to have another bout with you at some other time, just as a means of recreation.
As a means of recreation. That means we were literally so weak. That was like playing a game with her. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts. And I don't know why they let other characters level up with the quests. That doesn't make sense to me. They didn't particularly do anything in the quests. Why should they get EXP for it? Either way, though, this episode is not over because there is still one last thing I need to show. And that is the FOE puzzle on the 4th floor of the Group Date Cafe. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. And alright, to get these 2 treasure chests. Also, I'd like to mention, yeah, you don't have to do the part with the blue tiles. Just go down there. Anyways, to get these 2 chests first, if you're only going after the one in the bottom, you can do it like this. If you don't want to go the extra step and get the other I hate that stupid enemy so much. And Rise, please shut up. You're kind of annoying me. Anyways, come down here, and I believe I'm gonna trigger that again. Either way, though, pull him this way. There's no wall there, so we'll actually see you. So back up 2 steps, and you can get the chest. It's literally that easy. Not too sure how I couldn't figure that out. Maybe it's because I was battling so many enemies. But either way, come over here to get your reward, which is a homunculus, which will save you from instant death. Now onto the second chest. Once I figure that out. I hate that thing so much. Alright. To get the second chest, all you gotta do is, well, technically, this chest, or doing it this way would give you the second chest as well. All you gotta do is get rid of this FOE, and hopefully not get stunned or confused or whatever. Pull him into that exact position, turn around, and can pull this guy a lot. Then step onto the conveyor belt, which will make you, actually no, you don't have to step on the conveyor belt. We can just come over here and pull him one more space, and that'll be it. You can literally just go right around him, get both chests.
Are you okay?
Yes, yes, Rise, I'm moving straight. Son of a gun. All right. Now we don't have to deal with that thing anymore. And yes, you can plainly see how you could get both chests. I apologize if I made that confusing for anybody, but the reward is definitely worth it. Inside of using Naruto, at least it's worth it for me, you'll get a ray gun, which will inflict physical bindings on your opponents. You only do 1 damage though, so that kind of sucks. But either way though, that'll pretty much do it for the Group Date Cafe. We did not 100% this area, but that's fine. We got a good chunk of it. And for the time being, we're gonna go home, because in the next episode of Let's Play Persona Q, we're going to the After School Demon Club. See you guys then. Bye.